This is the cold reality of what narcissists consider important, and it's not you. Narcissists often have an inflated sense of self-importance and believe they are superior to others. They hold the belief that they deserve only the best, and that everyone around them exists to fulfill their desires. Over time, their self-centered behavior can become more apparent and can leave those around them feeling drained and taken advantage of. Despite this, even if someone tries to leave a narcissistic individual or calls them out on their lies and infidelity, they still persist in maintaining a superior demeanor. However, it is important to note that narcissists are not as indifferent as they may seem. Understanding their perspective and how they operate can aid in improving communication and building trust. This video will provide insight into the nature of narcissism and how to approach and negotiate with narcissistic individuals. First and foremost, thank you for watching and supporting this channel. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I invite you to subscribe and join us on this journey. Now let's delve deeper into the topic of narcissism and gain a better understanding of these individuals. My hope is that I can encourage you to break that habit. I'll show you how to take the lead while interacting with narcissists so that you don't waste your energy constantly defending yourself. If you watch this video, I want you to walk away thinking narcissists have genuine worries and priorities. 4 of a narcissist's most important priorities are listed below. I'll reveal the 4 narcissists' deepest, darkest secrets. Narcissists want their personal demands met at the expense of anyone else. Anything that improves their sense of self-worth might serve as a motivator. As a result, they seek the few things that are essential to the survival of all people: food, blood, oxygen, and of course currency. They seem determined to do that one thing. The idea that one needs something other than oneself in order to feel good about oneself has gained popularity among this group. They want you to fill the black hole inside of them. The void is huge, and they need a victim to help them feel better. Even though they are still hungry, you may feel completely depleted after this. Alternatively, a narcissistic supply might be found in plenty. My intention for this work is to address that very question. Let's not dally any longer and get down to brass tacks. 1. They are selfish. It's impossible to predict how they feel about you, whether as a friend, relative, business associate, or something else. However, in the end, it's almost like dealing with someone who is in constant survival mode, or with someone who wants to care about you but can't because they're too preoccupied with their own misery or their own thing. To put it another way, they are unable to do so this time. This renders it impossible for them to feel compassion for anyone right now. To put it bluntly, they don't look outside of themselves very much. 2. They demand your possessions. You'll continue to matter to them as long as you meet their needs. They see you as an empty jar on a shelf, and they want to fill it with anything you have to offer. If there isn't much left to utilize, they'll pluck the bones from the carcass or the flesh from the bones and move on to a more desirable prey. The second concern is all the goods they own. And you know what? Their property is off limits to anyone who would play around with it as if they had no idea what they were doing. What I mean is that they store unnecessary items in their attics and are selfish in every way. They're a bunch of pack rats who can't part with whatever they own. To put it bluntly, they fret a lot over the dearth of available resources. Their view of the world is one in which resources are scarce and must be scavenged for as long as possible. Undoubtedly, not a mindset of abundance. 3. They desire authority. They have complete control over a large group, equivalent to a small circle. The extremely wealthy ones, to be clear. They build massive kingdoms and defend them fiercely, but once settled, they rarely travel outside their borders because, well, you know. Many works were so hard to construct and maintain monarchs because they wanted to rule over their own works. By ruling over others and gaining power, they bring themselves up and others down. Narcissists seek out conflict for their own gratification. This is typical of how they act in general. In consequence, they have developed a negative view of humanity. They are solely concerned with safeguarding their dominance. 4. They value reputation and image. The narcissist is extremely self-conscious about their reputation and will go to great lengths to safeguard it. For them, that is the peak of achievement. First and foremost in a narcissist's mind is how they are perceived by their most devoted fans, followed closely by how others perceive them, and finally by how they perceive themselves. They place a premium on how they look at all times. They have made it in life if they hang out with influential people, own expensive vehicles, and work for a prestigious company. These are the cornerstones of a narcissist's self-perception. That is all I have to say in today's video. Have you enjoyed this video? If you find this video interesting, please share your thoughts in a comment, like it, and subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe and enable the bell icon so that you do not miss any of our upcoming videos. We appreciate you taking the time to view this.
Narsisis cenderung memiliki rasa mementingkan diri sendiri yang berlebihan dan percaya bahwa mereka lebih baik daripada orang lain. Penting untuk diingat bahwa mereka tidak acuh tak acuh seperti yang terlihat. Memahami sudut pandang dan perilaku mereka dapat membantu meningkatkan komunikasi dan membangun kepercayaan. Terima kasih telah menonton dan mendukung channel ini. Tujuan video ini adalah menginspirasi Anda untuk menghentikan kebiasaan menjadi seorang narsisis. Narsisis ingin kebutuhan pribadi mereka terpenuhi, terlepas dari dampaknya pada orang lain. Meskipun mereka mungkin tampak selalu mencari lebih banyak, Anda mungkin merasa lelah setelah berinteraksi dengan mereka. Atau mereka mungkin memiliki banyak sumber untuk pasokan narsistik mereka. Tujuan dari video ini adalah untuk menjawab pertanyaan mengapa mereka sangat egois. Yang pertama, mereka egois. Mereka tidak dapat menunjukkan belas kasihan kepada orang lain saat ini karena mereka tidak dapat menempatkan kebutuhan orang lain di atas kebutuhan mereka sendiri. Kedua, mereka mendambakan kendali atas harta benda Anda. Mereka akan terus tertarik pada Anda selama Anda memenuhi kebutuhan mereka. Dengan kata lain, mereka menimbun barang-barang yang tidak perlu dan serakah dalam segala hal. Ketiga, mereka menginginkan kekuasaan dan kontrol. Mereka memiliki kendali penuh atas kelompok kecil, memberi mereka rasa superioritas dengan mengarahkan kekuasaan atas orang lain. Mereka meningkatkan ego mereka sendiri sambil menjatuhkan orang lain. Dan yang terakhir, mereka menghargai citra dan reputasi. Narsisis sangat peduli dengan citra mereka dan akan berusaha keras untuk melindunginya. Mereka menempatkan nilai tinggi pada penampilan mereka dan ingin mempertahankan citra positif setiap saat. Itulah kesimpulan video hari ini. Terima kasih telah menonton. Sampai jumpa.